Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News, a weekly BMX news show that we do live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. We're doing this live on YouTube right now, which means there's a couple people in the chat. We're missing Travis Schramm right now. Kevin Jackson's in here, Huck Karinsky, Travis Keir's in here, and we've got a bunch of stuff to talk about that happened in the past week in BMX. And there's already 16 people. Holy heck. If you hit the like button, that number will go up, and it helps the algorithm. So, that being said, let's get into it. Dennis Enerson, biggest sponsorship news probably this year, is off of demolition after I think it was like 15 years and immediately announced to be on Odyssey, which I think is the only logical step. If you're Dennis Enerson and you're riding for a company for 15 years, I feel like it's either ride it out with them forever or you move to the company that makes the best forks and cranks and whatnot in BMX. So we have this to look forward to. It's cool to see that Dennis and Boyd Hilder are on the same team now. That's pretty sweet. So we may get Dennis Boyd split edits. They both have really awesome styles. The way I would describe Dennis's style and Boyd's style are both powerful yet creative. What's up, Juan from Vancouver, Canada? So that being said, we've got this to look forward to and see what comes of it, and there's no doubt going to be signature Dennis Enerson parts on Odyssey. It also makes me wonder about demolition and potentially volume. If we see someone like, Billy Perry or Kevin Peraza or Chris Fox also leave, then it could mean something. But if not, well, this is just what it is. Makes you wonder. No speculation here, though. We will see what happens. What's up, Noah McBride, Sean Chambers, Dennis D. So, moving on from there, the next biggest news that I think you guys, my audience, might care about is the Haro 40th Anniversary Freestyler. So this is a bike that you can watch this video at the link in the description below to hear John and Bob Haro himself going over this entire thing. And I know this is going to be weird, and I know that this has nothing to do with the bike, but does Bob Haro age? Like, this dude looks like he doesn't age. I don't know. That being said, the bike is rad. There's a lot of crazy stuff on it. They got a new seat, and I liked the transparency here. One thing I thought was pretty interesting was when they were talking about boom boom. First, you guys will be stoked. Let's see. Zooms in on the grip. They redid the mold, or somehow they got the rights to use the mold for Oakley grips. Then moving on, they also took inspiration from a certain set of cranks, and he said, I don't need to say which cranks are the inspiration for this. Plus, where's the pedals? There's a close-up of the pedal, I thought. Okay, maybe not. Well, the pedal is the Shimano DX pedal, but Haro made it, I'm pretty sure. Then, what's up, Stuart? Stuart, what country are you in again? The Bob sprocket with the bubble lettering. Then this tire, I forget who, he didn't say who makes the, or who used to make this tire, but they remade this tire for this bike. And it's just cool to see how John and Bob put together these bikes to be as close as they possibly can to the original, but with modern components. He's like Sylvester Stallone, right? The Netherlands. I knew you were from somewhere over there. Redline 401 flight cranks is what they're inspired by. So this bike will be $19.99 for the complete bike, and he did say in here that no matter how the prices of components and shipping go up, the bike price will not increase unless they double, which was his joke there. So let's move on from there to talking about another thing I think people will be stoked about, Source BMX Battle of the Brands 3. We've got 4 different trailers so far. There will probably be more. I think there's a few in here. What up, Anton? What's up, JDA? So here is the main trailer for Battle of the Brands. And it says, I'm looking to see if there's a list of all of the people involved. Well, here's how you can vote. It's linked there. Please take me to the correct... Yeah, well, okay. Doesn't take you to the correct thing when you're redirected to the US site. Regardless, we've got a trailer for BSD. We've got a trailer for Fast and Loose. We've got a trailer for Fly so far. Stoked on all of that. The people who are involved in this, Josh Dove, the Fast and Loose squad, is going to be sick. Then we've got the eFeast Glasgow Contest 2022 wildcard entries so far. I believe that there's going to be more than this, but Alex Kennedy has one, Dan Banks has one, and Michael Dixon has one so far. They've been posted on this, and I linked the post that has all of them in it, so if it's updated, they will be there. But if you don't know, eFeast Glasgow is featuring only riders from Glasgow, I'm pretty sure, at a chance to win out of a prize pool. But then there's a wild card spot where anybody who can get to Glasgow to film a video could film a video and submit to try to be the wild card. Moving on from there, we've got a trailer for Us, Them 2, Salad Days. A lot of heavy hitters in this one. Zach Gerber, Ryan Howard's a technical wizard on a bike, Travis Collins, aka Johnson to everyone from Apple Creek Trails, because my buddy JT didn't know his name, so we just called him Johnson. Jason Govan, legend. Bowen, Jake Colson. A lot of big names in here that you probably recognized, and if you saw the previous video, you know that they're going in, and I'm excited to see the craziness that happens. Moving on from there, we've got Battle of Hastings 2022 qualifier highlights. So there's another wild card thing where you could qualify to be the wild card entries in the teams for Battle of Hastings. This is the highlights of that. Then we've got an edit from Jack Hall from Bygone and Foundation. Not sure what that is, but I know that this video has a lot of versatility in here and some big stuff, and I thought that if you hadn't heard of him before, you might enjoy it. Then someone you probably have heard of, Killian Roth, however you say it, his Cult 2022 video. This dude goes huge. This dude freaking is a technical savage, can do so much. In the last clip, let's just pause right about here. Oh, that's the end. There it is. Rail ride down that. Kevin Jackson, what was the post about Dawn of the Streets? Let me know and I will look it up if I need to. Yeah, this video is wild. Then we've got Tempered Goods for the Hell of It trip. Interesting. They took a trip for the hell of it, and this is the video from it up on Dig's YouTube channel. Then we've got the Bloom BMX Week at Woodward East 2022. So a bunch of lady shredders you've probably heard of. Angie Marino, Nina, Allie Wolf, Jessie Gregory, Bethany Hedrick, B. Maka. I can't tell any others because it's blurry. Kevin, I can't check DMs right now. Can you just give me the highlights in the chat? But this is the highlights from their week at Woodward East, and it looked like an awesome time. As you can see, some frames and parts were given away by the different pros that were there. And if you want to check out what they got up to, that's the video to look. Then we've got a Flatland video. It's going to be a 2 event. What does that mean? So it's called Dub One Co. Montreal to Windsor. And what I thought was interesting about this, other than the fact that it's Flatland, and we don't get a ton of Flatland videos to talk about here, this is a trip video for Flatland, which is cool because Flatland is the kind of thing that as long as you have the right surface of ground, you can do it anywhere. So I feel like that would probably lead to some people not having to go anywhere. But these guys took a trip around Montreal to Windsor to do Flatland. And that's just cool. And I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I'm sure there's other stuff besides just riding in here to check out as well. Dawn of the Streets will be a 2-day event, August 20th and 21st. Thank you, Kevin Jackson. If you want information on that, I'm sure Austin Augie's Instagram has it. So then we've got Buy House Drain Pool Ride Bikes from Our BMX. That is in the backyard of somebody who works at Ride. Their pool had problems, so they drained it and invited a bunch of people over to ride it, and it was a good time. Next up, we've got the highlights from BMX Street Station 2022. This is always a massive event. There was over 600 riders from 20 different nationalities. So sick. And it's 10 minutes, 42 seconds. So if you want a little bit longer of a video to check out, it is definitely worth it. So many big name pros were here, and it looked like an amazing time. Then we got the next Cult Cruisin' video at F-Town featuring Eddie Cuellar, Preston Oker, Robbie Morales, Poor Homie Rich, Vax Moo, Giovanni Berto, Jordan Richardson, Philip Rinaldi, the dude, and Aaron Renfro. Shred in the Park, works at Ride. God damn it, Noah. You caught me. Works at Our BMX. I'm old. Whatever. Then we get into some product-related things from this week. Curb Monkey tire promo from Eastern with Luke Pedals. Quick, less than a minute video with Luke shredding. And one thing I thought was funny, or not funny, but cool about this was the format of the video. Check this out. They took the tire, cut it in half, and put the video inside it because it was probably filmed vertically for Instagram. I thought that was really just a cool, clever idea there, and it looks cool. Oh, they did it for multiple different things. I liked this one the best because it fits the best. Then we've got Boyd Hilder's signature stem promo from Odyssey. Video of him shredding. Yo, Sean Chambers, thanks for the shout. If you are in the Providence Park, Rhode Island area, there is a Circuit BMX Little Jam with Profile and Rad Share today at 3 p.m. Once again, Providence Park in Rhode Island. Thanks, Sean. Next up, How to Tail Whip with Colin Verniak. If you want to learn how to whip, this guy is good to teach it. So check it out. Then something that was up on my channel this week was a bike check, a video bike check with Zach Gerber, talking about all of the parts on his bike as well as the different 3D printed parts on his bike. And one thing that I thought was super rad, if I can be specific enough to click on it, yeah, that might not happen. Let's see. All right, it's not going to happen. You just got to watch the video. He made a bottom bracket guard with his 3D printer, and it's just cool, and you can see a picture of it, as well as there's a link in the description to print it out if you have a 3D printer. So let's check out, let's check Austin Augie's Instagram. Dawn of the Streets, August 21st. Why are these posts not loading? Okay, well, that's not loading. Thumbs up the video for me, people. Appreciate it. All right, it's not loading, so I guess we're just going to... What do we need to type in? Okay, Circuit BMX. Real quick. That's not... Does it say? The posts aren't loading. Or I would bring it up. I'm trying to bring up the flyer, but it's not working. Has this got it? No. Alright. Well, there you go. Circuit BMX thing today at 3 p.m. And Dawn of the Streets is a 2-day event, August 20th and 21st. That's it for this week's BMX news. Thank you to everyone who joined in today. Thank you to the members in the chat, Huck and JDA. The membership is a join button down there that just allows you to directly support what I'm doing, make it that much easier for me to do it. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. If you're new here somehow or you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you tomorrow for the full highlights or the full video from the trail jam that went down last Sunday on my